That was supposed to be loading. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome anybody. Chazman here. And time to do some matches, you know. Show 2 out of the 4. Should start doing extra matches, I think. I don't know. What a match here. You start out with a banger, and I'm pretty sure this constitutes as a banger.
Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
So Sami Zayn defeating a debuting all ego Ethan Page in the first round. Just looking to stand out, looking to get some wins and get to that pay window. Had a lot of multi-person matches, which is a lot of fun when you're making a pool. Those certain few people make them indecisive, and so we got Sami Zayn here. Anybody watching this watches WWE and sees what Sami Zayn's doing. Now we got Rey Mysterio, one of the all-time greats, in an LWO t-shirt.
And his opponent from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
Now one Rey Mysterio defeating up-and-coming Ilya Dragunov in the first round. A great matchup. This is going to be a great matchup. What is this? Powerbomb position into a Hurricane Rana with a pin. Referee out of position. What is this? Not a single count. Half Nelson suplex. Oh, look at this. What agility on the ropes by Rey Mysterio. But there's Sami Zayn to hit a Hurricane Rana on Rey Mysterio. Not many people can say they can do that. Now we've got an incredible match card, guys. This is 6 great matches. All second round. I think round 3 I'm going to add some more. Now we've got to lock up a minute or 2 into the match. Now there's Sami with a side headlock. What do we got here? Exploder on the corner. And misses the haluva kick, but there's another one. And a rope break, hand on the rope. The ref actually sees it. A lot of complaints of negligence. Oh, what a reversal. And Rey Mysterio just trying to get... Oh, misses. The moonsault off the second rope. There's enough names for that move. Look at that. Nice rolling senton off the second rope. And a nice calf kick. And a side drop kick to the side of the head. And again, oh, didn't pull it off though. It looked good. Great presence of mind. Rey Mysterio reversing. What's this now? Into a DDT from a wheelbarrow. There's a double stomp. I don't know what that could have been. It looked like he was going for a dive, like a takedown maybe. What a roll. And now into a bulldog off a wheelbarrow spot there. What's Rey gonna do here? Frog splash landed. Didn't even need to do the 619. Referee. 2.5. And drop the dime. Incredible stuff. Diving cross body off the second rope. They don't call him the king of luchadors for nothing. And there's another boot. That was a haluva kick. Could this be it? Is Sami Zayn moving on? And a 2.5. Not that same velocity as when he hits it from the corner. Another drop kick to the side of the head. And a beautiful clothesline. Another clothesline. Sami Zayn getting hot here. Pop-up drop kick. Beautifully done. Another rolling senton off the second rope. This could very well be it. That's a big man doing it, and there you go. Sami Zayn moving on.
Here is your winner, Sami Zayn.
So now Sami Zayn moves on, waiting for the winner of a match between X-Pac and Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff. On to the second match. Now, you guys are going to get a laugh out of this, I know, because I'm looking forward to other matchups. We're going to do one of the main event matchups right now. And it's a WrestleMania rematch, too. Wait. No, it's not. No, it's not. But it's still a rematch. Still a pay-per-view rematch. And you'll get what I'm saying. I'm fairly certain American Bash 2005. So if you guys know your stuff, then you know what I'm talking about. These matches were always hard-hitting. JBL has a good thing here. Defeated Brock Lesnar in the first round. Not many of you picked JBL. Whoa, excuse me. A cough and a hiccup. JBL and Batista. Now it's the Animal.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
We got a two-time winner of the Royal Rumble. WrestleMania 21 main eventer. Could have very well been the WrestleMania 23 main eventer. Now, as we're talking about the Animal, Batista defeated the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, in the first round.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL.
Now, as I said, what an incredible matchup to cap off the first round. JBL coming away with the win against the Beast Brock Lesnar. I don't want to hear any comparisons with Mabel. This man was a champion. Sorry, I would have said Diesel, not Mabel. This man was a great heel champion at a time when they needed it. And it capped off with this match at WrestleMania 21. No, it wasn't. My gosh. I get mixed up. JBL capped his title reign with John Cena at WrestleMania 21. Boy, I get mixed up. Batista, on the other hand, main evented WrestleMania 21 in Hollywood against Triple H, his former mentor. Here goes a big shoulder tackle. Now we got some elbow drops. And JBL has some stiff elbow drop. Well, I guess everything he does is stiff, right? Jeez. Now these two titans lock up. And over the top rope goes Batista, and not a good place to be. Referee not paying attention at all. Jeez, he's going for a little confusion. Batista going for the cover. Jeez, referee, what are you doing? And a big spear there by Batista. Could this be it? Transitions into a Batista bomb. Could this be it? And a 2.5. Not that full rotation of lifting him up like that. Look at that short arm clothesline. I'm not calling it the Rainmaker. Look at that. And a big boot to the face. JBL. Evading that spear. What's he going to do here? A big knee off the top rope. And a big spine buster. Shades of his best friend, Ron Simmons. Big squash in the corner. JBL with a second wind here. Now, there's a massive power bomb. Could this be it? Oh, 2.5. JBL definitely thought he had it. Frustrated indeed. Counters with a big full Nelson bomb. And now going for a, oh man, rope break. I think JBL could have very well tapped out. And there's the clothesline from hell. Not many escape that move. But Batista does. Batista still has that fire. Beautiful. I was talking about the elbow drops from JBL to the back of the head. That's one of the worst spots to take it on. Batista off the ropes. And there's another clothesline from hell. Lays out Batista. And that's it. JBL takes out a beast.
Here is your winner, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL.
Finally, JBL gets that win back after 21 years. Took out a beast in the first round, now an animal. Now he feels like he's at the top of Mount Everest. Well, you got more rounds to go there, buddy. Now, with that being said, JBL's going to wait for the winner. Is he going to have another encounter with Eddie Guerrero, or is he going to have a heck of a contest with... So that's what's coming up in the future. But now, we're going to move on to the ladies. Because these are two, this is very much important right here. These matches are incredible. Well, that match isn't coming yet. I don't know when it will. These two passed each other like ships in the night. I believe China will be done by 2001. And Victoria's rise started in 2002. They just missed each other. But here, in the second round, we get the opportunity to live out a match. Who would prevail between these two?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Victoria.
Now, Victoria, numerous time women's champion, defeated Charlotte Flair in the first round in a classic encounter.
And her opponent from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, China.
Now onto the ninth wonder of the world, China. Took on and defeated one Jade Cargill in a match of two of the strongest of all time. Of course, China being the prevailer of that contest. I'm just reeling that JBL is still in this tournament. You guys, the pool, if you're watching this, I'd suggest you start picking JBL. You're missing a solid point here. Look at that roll up to start. Like two body lifters. Look at that. And China with the first shot. Victoria getting a receipt with a headbutt. Look at that. Look at a submission like that. And China just escapes out of that. What an angle on the torque on the neck. And a classic back body drop here. Victoria going to the high rent district here. Misses the leg drop off the top. China just barely hits that elbow drop. Victoria still has enough to counter. Now they lock up at the side headlock by China. A little extra torque in that one. And a back elbow by Victoria. Great shot. And a flying crossbody off the top rope. And a 2.5. Victoria almost getting a huge win. And just hit the leg drop, flipping over the top rope from the apron. Unreal. And now, gets up, hits the widow's peak. In the middle of the ring, no excuses for China. And 2.5 powers out of it too. Now Victoria just on top of this matchup. Nice back elbow. Beautiful power slam. Victoria on top here. The ongoing offense. And a snap suplex, well placed. Look at this. Second rope moonsault. Now a top rope moonsault, but that doesn't land. But again, China can't fully capitalize. And a big moonsault to add to that. But China is not here. Sorry, Victoria is not here to mess around. Here's the scoop. There's the lift. And nails it. Widow's Peak in the middle of the ring. That's it. You can count to 100. Victoria moving on.
Here is your winner, Victoria!
And you thought Charlotte Flair was a huge win. Now defeating China, just taking out. Because Victoria is considered a legend. I think WWE 2K needs to get rid of this theme music because it was awful. Trying to make Victoria what she isn't. The character of Victoria has been through some stuff. Alright, we're going to get a doozy of a matchup here for a second round matchup. Almost forgot what his name was. Sad. We're going to keep Paul Heyman in the back. Did I even put it in? Yes, I did. What a matchup this is going to be. I don't know, would Damian Priest be considered like a super heavyweight? I don't know. He's a tall drink of water. No doubt about that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Now, Damian Priest coming off a huge win against Farouk. I guess he doesn't do the bow and arrow deal anymore, does he? Damian Priest, the cool, calm, and collected. A top battle tonight.
And his opponent from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big Bronson Reed.
Now, Reed defeating one Billy Gunn. The one Billy Gunn. Now, no Paul Heyman for this one. This Colossus, this Crippler, the man that took out Bronson Reed on TV. He splashed him on top of a car. Look at that. Right over the top rope. Bronson Reed not messing around. I don't know how Bronson Reed get picked up for the South of Heaven chokeslam? I don't know. Now we got a waist lock here. This could wear out Bronson Reed. But look at that strength. As we got a role reversal here. You know, you clasping on the hands. Beautifully done. What a transition into a headlock takeover. Oh yeah, that'll stop it. A big knee to the face. Now we got a little wrist lock action. Back to the graps. Now how can Damian Priest, is he going to throw, well there you go, into a hammerlock now. Big Bronson putting on a technical clinic here. Transitions into a side headlock. Well applied, cinched it in. Referee has no comprehension of that she's in the way. Great reversal. And Bronson says, no way, you're not lifting me up, pal. Oh, and Damian Priest as well says, no, you're not jumping on top of me. Wait a second. There's a face buster. The cover now. The strength on Damian Priest to apply that hold. And a big backbreaker on the outside. Now with the cover. 2.5. Great reversal. Bronson Reed busted open. Look at this. Oh! Squashes his neck. 2.5. How Damian Priest was able to end move from that. Look at that. And now, are we going to see oh yeah, right on the back of the neck. Now Big Damien up to the top rope. Big splash. Rubbing it into Bronson Reed's face. Great combo there. And now the straps are off. And a big right hand off the ropes. Oh, and there's a forearm right to the bridge of the nose. Even the forehead, maybe. And there goes Bronson Reed. How he's going to be able to recover from this. And there's another face buster. Look at all the blood on the mat. Now Damian Priest waiting on the count. And there's the Razor's Edge on the outside. Amazed that the big man could lift him up like that. I think this might be it. No! No way. Bronson Reed still kicks out, busted wide open. And here comes the big man, a DDT. Misses the earthquake again. What a slam. And now, Damian not messing around. There it is. There is the South of Heaven choke slam in the middle of the ring. And that's it. Damian Priest moving on to the next round.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
What a violent matchup. So now, either way, we're going to have a great match waiting on the winner of Ravishing Rick Rude and Big E of the New Day. We got 2 matches left. And we've got a heck of a matchup here in the ladies' main event division here. There we go.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Now, Tiffany Stratton's been a top contender. Has fought Bianca Belair before. But what a top battle this is going to be. The last we heard about Rhea Ripley, she won the Jumping Bomb Angel Classic with Io Sky.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
And then took on Nia Jax and Lash Legend for the women's tag titles, winning those tag titles. And then the following Raw, losing them to Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. First time matchup here. Is this possibly Rhea's comeback story? Look at this. Went for a drop kick to start. Rhea Ripley brushes it off. So Tiffany Stratton defeated one Chelsea Green. Rhea Ripley defeated Lyra Valkyria. This was the first round. Now Tiffy working the back. And there's the transition into the side, the elevator slam, whatever you want to call it. There it is. Prettiest moonsault ever. Missed though. And Rhea, what a great presence of mind, tosses Tiffany over the top rope. And 2.5. Rhea Ripley with a... Sorry, Tiffy with a big kick out. Big slam there by Rhea Ripley. Great reversal there. And now, scoops her up. Sit out. And that's it. Rhea Ripley with a huge victory.
Here is your winner, Rhea Ripley.
Now Rhea Ripley moves on. Going to take on the winner of Asuka and Stephanie Vaquero. What a insane match that is. Is this the climb that we've been waiting for with Rhea Ripley? Two of the longest entrances in history, but certainly two of the most dominant WWE wrestlers there's ever been. And there he is.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the OTC, Roman Reigns!
Now the Tribal Chief has been a former champion. I believe he defeated Randy Orton for that title. Went on to take on and lose to Gunther twice in a one-on-one match. And finally to a half-hour Iron Man match. 18 falls to 13. That's right. That's how many falls there were. And one of the best matches we've ever had on the show, on the channel. There you go. Now, round one, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, took on one and only Sid Justice. Sid did take it to the Tribal Chief, but this man prevailed.
And his opponent from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
Now, as the dead man, I can't think of the word, saunters along, he had a great battle against Seth freaking Rollins in the first round. Certainly a tough battle, going from one member of the Shield to the other. This was the main event of WrestleMania 33. Was Undertaker's first big loss since a few years previous. It's time to live that one back. Can the dead man rewrite history here? Let's get it on. What a match. This is just the second round. This is our main event of the evening. Look at that. And still holding on, no less. Beautifully done. What a start. Now here comes the dead man. And a big right hand by Roman Reigns. Look at that. 3 clotheslines in the corner and then another one to cap it off. Nice takedown there, almost a hip toss. Now Undertaker lying prone on the floor, bloody. And a scoop and a slam caught from the top rope. Not even a 1 count. And now the big goozle. But look at this. Roman Reigns overpowering the Undertaker of all people. And look at that reversal. Roman Reigns going for that quick spear, and Undertaker read it and lands a vicious knee. Two and a half. Roman Reigns looking fantastic here. Big spear. Could this be it? Are we going to be repeating history? Cover now. And a 2.5. The dead man's not going out like that. And now, Roman Reigns scooped up. Nowhere to go except down on your head. Tombstone pile driver in the middle of the ring. 2.5. And these two firing off their best shots and asking for more. And a running boot by the dead man. And a big clothesline in the corner. Undertaker starting to get his momentum back. Going on the second rope now. And a big elbow to the chest of Roman Reigns. And look at that. The nerve hold. Into the corner, into the turnbuckles now. Went for the scoop. Now, a nice shin breaker there. Undertaker went for that top rope choke slam. But look at this. Roman Reigns scooped up again. And another tombstone pile driver. And another kick out. You gotta be kidding me. 2 tombstone pile drivers. And Roman Reigns. And now, scoops up. Into the ropes. Throat first. No! Great reversal by The Undertaker. Great presence of mind. Into the corner. And a big clothesline once again. Look at that. Went for that last ditch effort. Roman Reigns missed the Superman punch. And now gonna eat a bunch of elbows. Misses the second rope elbow. And now Roman Reigns throwing The Undertaker over the top rope. What a match this has been. And that's it. Roman Reigns.
Here is your winner, the OTC, Roman Reigns.
What a huge victory. So now, the Tribal Chief waits for the winner of Gunther versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Will be another unbelievable matchup. But this is it for this show. Thanks to anybody watching. We will see you